Hello boys and girls. Today we're making a doily rabbit. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is when you get your piece of paper, you're going to need to put your name on it. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a doily like this. We used these when we made our snowmen back in January. So what I want you to do is I want you to feel both of the edges. And we want to find the smooth edge because we're actually going to draw our rabbit face first. Okay, so this is the smooth side, this is the rough side. So on the smooth side, I'm just going to lay this down. And then with my pencil, I'm going to draw a rabbit face. You can make whatever kind of eyes that you want, whatever kind of nose that you want. If you want to draw a sideways oval nose or a heart nose, if you know how to do that. I'm going to draw sort of like a little upside down, maybe triangle nose. And I'm going to add some whiskers. They can either be straight out or they can be curved. You can kind of think about when you did your rabbit earlier in the week, the egg rabbit. So maybe kind of face, or that same kind of face, or you might want to try something new. And then I'm going to do his mouth, like a J. And then you can decide if you want to add a tooth or not. I think I'm going to give him at least one, all right? And then eyebrows or eyelashes, whatever you want to do. Then next, I'd like you to use your crayons and you need to go over it. Kind of go over the things that you drew. Just sort of like we did the other day. You did the other day with the rabbit. All right, and I'm just going to give my rabbit black eyes today. And then I'm just going to go over these other things that I did in pencil, oops, with a crayon so that they show up better, okay? Just have to kind of do this neatly. And I'll erase that mistake there. You just have to be careful you don't get too close to that black, because it'll smudge. There we go. All right, so when you're done with your face, I think I'll add some eyelashes, then we're gonna do this, okay? We're gonna take our blue piece of paper and we're gonna flip it over so we don't see our name. And we wanna make sure that it's standing up tall, all right? And then I'm gonna take the doily and turn it over to the back. And in the center, you're going to take your glue and you're going to kind of make a circle of blue around, okay? Not too close to those holes. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of place this in the middle of the blue paper like this and then press it down, okay? All right, next we're going to work on his ear. So I'm going to set this to the side. You're going to be given a white piece of paper like this. And the first thing that you need to do is you need to fold it, okay? We're going to fold it sideways like a card. We don't want to fold it long like a hot dog bun. Okay, so I want to kind of match up the edges as best I can. Fold it, increase it, and then I'm going to keep it folded. And then I'm going to lay this tracer right on the paper. And I'm going to put this straight edge right down at the bottom and hold it really still. And this is sort of like what you did the other day when you traced around your egg on the piece of wallpaper. I'm just going to trace right around this. And this is a quick way to make two of something. Since I folded my paper, if I keep this closed and cut it out, then I'm going to have two ears that are exactly the same. Okay, so here are my two ears. All right, and then I'm going to do sort of the same thing with a pink piece of paper and a smaller ear. So this time though, you're going to fold it long ways like a hot dog bun. And try to match up the edges. All right, and this one you don't have quite as much wiggle room. That's just pretty much going to just fit right on there. Maybe should have made those a little bit bigger for you. Okay, I'm going to put it right down at the bottom again and hold it really tight. And then I'm going to trace right around it with my pencil. All right, and so then I have the smaller ear, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing. You need to cut right on that line. You have to cut through both pieces of paper, kind of keep it tight as you're cutting. And then I'm going to have 2 of these. All right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to bring back this piece of paper. And this is the pencil line side of this one. So if you have a pencil line side, you want to put the glue on the pencil line side. And I'm just going to put glue on this like a number 1. And turn it over and place it on my paper. The flat edge goes down on the doily like this. Glue it down. And take your other piece. And you won't have a pencil line on this one. So it was on the other one. And a number 1 glue. Place it down like that in your other ear. Oops. Just press it down. And then you're going to take the pink part. All right. I'm going to use the one that has the pencil line first. And then I'm going to put the glue on the pencil line side. And I'm just going to do 1 again. And then you're going to flip it over, and either you can put it right down at the bottom, or you can move it up a little bit, however you want. I think I'm going to move them up a little bit. Press that down, and then put glue like a number 1 on this one. Flip it over, press it down, and your rabbit's complete. And since this is the last project of the week, you can go ahead and take this one home. I don't need to see it.